Okay. So, let's see what's in the background here. Let me get, it's a little straighter. That's about as straight as it's going to get. I'm going to attempt to do beachy waves every time it turns out different. First of all, I have a cough, sore throat thing going on. So that's why my voice sounds croaky. I washed my hair, I coloured and washed my hair yesterday, conditioned it and dried it before I went to bed. So this is what I end up with. I did straighten out just these two pieces here because they tend to go in like an M shape, like a McDonald's sign. I sprayed my hair with the Theory Heat Shield Thermal Spray. I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $12.99. I never used it before I bought this. I actually like it a lot, and it smells amazing. Yes, it does, and it doesn't leave like a build-up on my hair. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to section off my hair. I'll be looking in the mirror here, but hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just sectioning off right above my ears, leaving the back piece out, and pulling all that other hair up on top. Now I'm looking in the viewfinder, and every now and again you'll see the actual colour of my hair. It's more of a strawberry blonde than it is like a rip-roaring red as it's showing in the camera. I will try and insert pictures in daylight and you can see. So now I'm dividing that. that back section right down the middle. And I'm going to start taking about 1 inch size pieces like this. And the curling iron I'm using is from Xtava. I bought it on Amazon. It has the interchangeable heads. There are 5 of them. This is the largest curling wand with a clip. So I'm going to start with this back piece here, and I'm going to curl it towards my face, trying to get it as close to the root as humanly possible. I'm not going to leave it on there very long. Wow, my voice is amazing. I'm going to move it down a little bit, and then with that little end piece, I'm going to leave the curl out like that and give it a little tug. And flip that back. You might be able to see better on the other side. So I'm going to do the same to this one, only this time I'm going to curl away from my face, twisting it up as close to the root as possible, not leaving it on very long, and sliding it out like that. It got loose on the end, so we'll take that. And another thing to say about this Xtava, it has different temperatures, and because my hair is now red, I keep it at the second to lowest temperature, which is 370 degrees Fahrenheit. And now this last piece here, just going to run my fingers through it. I'm going to curl the opposite direction from the last one, which is towards my face. Slide it down a little bit, and once I get that there's a little tail there, I pull it out and loosen slightly and then just pull it through. I'm going to do the same on this side. Now this hair will not be incorporated into it. It should be up here with this piece here, so we'll just pretend that that's not there. I'm going to run my fingers through that hair again. I think I got 3 pieces as well. So this one, the very back here, I'm going to curl towards my face, like so. And then when there's a little piece sticking out here, I just do that and pull it through, so that I'm not getting a ringlet, I'm getting a soft wave. Let that cool, flip it back. I'm going to take the next piece, and this one will curl away from my face, if I put the curling iron in the right way. That's the plan. And see, there's a large piece there, so I'm just going to slide it down a little bit more, and then as I release it like that and just pull it through the end a little bit. I find that this gives me the most relaxed. I don't want to pull that hair. There we go. So this last piece I'm going to curl towards my face. And I put the curling iron in the wrong way again. And there you can see me curling towards my face. Pulling it out until there's about a 2 to 3 inch piece of hair at the tail. And then pull it through and gently pull it to the ends like that. I might as well do this piece, seeing as we're here. And luckily enough, it'll go away from my face. I like to keep the pieces close to my face, curled away. So now I'm going to continue doing the rest of my hair, and through the magic of modern science I will speed through this part. But I'll just show you how I section the next piece before I do that. I just take right at the temples here and I run my thumbs back until they meet. I pull all that hair that I'm going to curl out, and I'm going to pull this up. Before I go to fast forward, I also want to show you what I put in my hair after I wash it. I use a couple of different things. I use the Kerastase Nutriva Oleo Relax, and then I put in some Osagen Healing Hair Oil. I will leave the links in my pantaloons. Okay, let's get curling. Okay, so now, once you get to the top part here, ooh, Oompa Loompa, you decide where you want your part. I'm going to put my part, I think, kind of to my left. This is where my hair gets crazy. It's not an exact science, so let me use a brush to make it an exact science. So I'm just going to use the end of a teasing brush. See if I can make that a little neater. See back here I have a cow's lick, so we'll factor that into the equation also. And then you go, that's been curled. So you find the bits that have not been curled, and I divide with my fingers, so I take about that much, and this one will be towards my face. I'm using slightly smaller pieces of hair on the top layer because I want the most definition on top, obviously. So that was one. This is two. I'm actually going to curl this one away, which will still leave me with this piece to curl away from my face. So maybe I can curl that into two. I think I will. So I'm going to take that piece and divide it yet again, and this one I'm going to curl towards my face. It's a small piece. The one thing about this curling iron set that takes a little bit of getting used to is that it doesn't have a cap on it, so the whole thing gets hot. So you need to, if you're used to one with a cap on it and resting your fingers on it, you need to get over that fast or you'll hurt yourself. So this one I'm going to curl away from my face. Oh, and the reason I said I turned the heat down for my red hair is that heat is notoriously bad or good at removing a fading colour, you know, like the sun. Artificial, can't even say it, artificial hair, artificial heat also does the same thing. This one I'm going to curl towards. I'll just whip through this side piece for you. Now I have been curling my hair this way for a while. This is quite thick, so I'm going to cut into 2 pieces. But I did see that Sam Sherman, is it? Sam Sherman did a video recently about this technique. Her hairdresser did it, and she's a hairstylist, so she'd probably give you better instructions than me. Or not. So I'm just going to take that piece, and this one I'm going to curl away because the piece under it is towards my face. I want it to be separated. I don't want it all to fall into one big wave. So I alternate back and forth. Sometimes I have to do 2 in the same direction, simply because I want the pieces in the front to curl away from my face. That jammed in there pretty hard. Usually it slides along nicely. And to the end. See how it's pulling it into a wave rather than a curl when I pull it through the ends. That is how this technique works. That one was towards this one is away. You know, you can look at your hair if you forget where you are. I mean, hair-wise, if you get where you are, you probably need to go visit a doctor. That's not good. Forgetting where you are, like. Okay, I digress. This one is towards the face. Again, these are thinner pieces. This curling iron, it gets quite hot even at 370. Now it's down to 350 because I hit the button, so 350 would actually work. I did not realise that. Now these pieces I'm going to curl away from my face because they're my very front pieces. And like I mentioned before, I did use a straightening iron to take out the crazy natural bend I have in my hair right here. I think you can still see it. It just literally pops straight up like that. Those 2 pieces. And then this is the last piece. I run my fingers through because that also helps me pull natural oils from the roots to the ends. And bam! I think that's everything. I want to check. Did I get every piece? I think I did. So I'm going to unplug my curling iron. And I'm going to take a tiny little bit of oil. I'm going to use the Osagen hair healing hair oil. Get it right. I'm going to pump it in. I'm going to see in this. This is a new camera, so I need to see in the seriously curling iron. Yeah, you can see the colour of my hair. So I just put 2 pumps of that on my hand. I'm rubbing it all over my hands, so I'm not putting too much oil. I'm now putting it mainly at the ends of my hair. And you can add as much, styling product at this point. I like a natural, bouncy, kind of shiny look. I'm going to wipe that oil all over me, because you can. And tip my head upside down. I'm using my fingers to shake it through. You can't see me, but trust me, I'm doing it. Going all the way through. So it was great fun altogether. And then you're left with a little something like this. And you can use a, this will actually start to look even nicer as the day progresses, or if I go out in the wind, that'd be awesome. And I like this little piecey kind of straight ends thing. So there's the final look. Yeah. You can do anything you want from there. Gives your hair a little bit of texture. I'm not gone on the straight look for some reason. I don't think it's, I'm not feeling it. I used to go straight all the time, and I'm enjoying kinky or curly. Mainly kinky. So there you go. That's what I did to get that. Might not be for you, but I like it. And that's all that matters. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.